Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Megaman and Base. Cybie here. In the last episode, we took out Pirate Man, and we took out Ground Man. Finally, I got it right! And in this episode... Oops. I was going to say that in this episode, we're going to be taking on Tengu Man. And the reason for that little mess up was because this is actually the third recording I have done on this episode. Like the fourth one, it was the fourth. The first one was, it turned out okay, but my commentary was just kind of boring and I had gotten so many things wrong. The second time, I had finished the recording and I thought it was good. It was at least okay. But then when I went to check the recording, I forgot to turn on my mic. So even though my video was there, my audio wasn't. So yeah, hopefully I can get through my favorite stage in the game a third time without any more complications, which I am utterly failing to do so. By the way, that's the thing. Tengu Man is actually my favorite robot master in this game, which is weird considering his stage is an auto-scrolling level, and I don't like those. It's actually not that bad, honestly. You have these balloon platforms that you need to jump on, and you have some cloud bots that will try to slow your progression. And sort of like the enemies in Cloudman's boss. Cold Man. But yeah, Wave Burner takes them out pretty easily. The red balloons do pop if you stand on them for too long. The green ones don't. They will pop immediately if you shoot them. So, with the auto-scrolling section taken care of, okay, we died. Alright, let's try to make it through this part without hitting my head on the spikes. That would be very, very fun. Alright, birds die. Oh, you tease me! You tease me! Game, you tease! Ah, okay, so let's go up here. There's a lot of stuff up here. Aha! Nice, got a 1-up. Got some health. Got a CD. Alright, let's take this upper route. The upper route in this stage does eventually connect back to the lower route. This is just so you can get a couple of extra CDs if you're going for that, which I'm technically not, but might as well show it since it's not too far out of the way, and I'm terrible at getting them anyway. Might as well. Never mind. So we have these enemies throughout the stage that will shoot these spiked balls at you, and they will occasionally reverse the wind to push you away or pull you towards them. We also have this dragon boss from Burner Man stage, and he's kind of easy as usual. Okay, so we have a few different routes you can go here. Don't take the middle route, my suggestion. Alright. I feel like I should mention, we have these pipes here that will blow open if you shoot them. They'll create wind that pushes you forwards. It can make these sections a little tricky. This part here, it's really easy. I see that and I get hit. You know what, let's try the ice wall. That's been a surprisingly useful weapon, except it's not because the wind keeps... Okay, remote mine? No. Oh, it's latching onto the projectiles. Great. Spread drill's not working. Oh yeah, something I should mention, I was actually off about my description of the spread drill in the previous episode. It turns out that it actually splits when you press the attack button again, not when it hits an enemy. Sorry for that misinformation, guys. Okay, let's go up here. See, that's what happens when you're Let's Playing a game that you don't like very much. Even though, surprisingly, this isn't turning out nearly as bad as I was expecting, honestly. I remember this being a lot worse. But anyway, we are at Tengu Man, and check that awesome design. Yeah, okay, maybe I'm a little biased because of my love for Japanese mythology, but whatever, I don't really care. So he'll fly around the stage, he'll drop down occasionally to rush you with his Tengu blade, which will shoot a blade of wind. He'll also come down to shoot a tornado that will push you towards the edge. It can push you off the edge if you aren't careful. Try to jump over that if you can, and in the process, try not to die from all of his other attacks, all the other two that he has. If you're wondering why I'm not using the... Oh, and there's the other attack I was talking about. He'll fly across the screen a few times, sort of like a Storm Eagle, just not diagonally. If you're wondering why I'm not using his weakness weapons, because this is one of the only fights in the game that I actually like. And I kind of want to make it last, if that makes any sense, because Spread Drill, he goes down in 4 hits. And if I'm going to use it, I might as well just save it for the rematch, since, spoilers, like in every single Mega Man game ever, there is a rematch with all the first 8 bosses. And I died. Tengu Man isn't a particularly difficult opponent if you know what you're doing, but man, he is a lot of fun to fight. And we are done! And also, in case you were wondering, yes, you do, if you recognize Tengu Man, yes, he did appear in Mega Man 8. In fact, he is one of 2 Robot Masters who appeared in both Mega Man 8 and Mega Man Base. And Tengu Man happens to be my favorite Robot Master in both games. And for that, we get the Tengu Blade. Basically, it's a melee attack, but it shoots a blade of wind if it doesn't hit anything on the melee strike. Alright, so we are going to end off the episode now. I say now, but really we're going to this back room again to get more bolts. And hopefully I can get it right this time, because all of my previous attempts, I have never gotten this one particular right. This requires the remote mines, and I am not particularly good at aiming into this tiny gap. Oh, I almost had it! Oh, I had that! Ah! Okay, so I guess we're not getting that one. We can get this one easily with the spread drill. Just split and attack it. Right. Okay, so go to this room, and we use the Tengu blade here really easily. Oh, and another thing I should mention, this dash attack, while you're holding the Tengu blade, you can dash, and it's basically a version of the charge kick from Mega Man 5 that isn't absolute garbage. Very nice indeed. Alright, so for reals this time, we're going to end off the episode. Next time on Let's Play Mega Man and Bass, we are going after Magic Man. This has been the Cyber Okami, signing off.